And of course we have to adjust the camera. my camera angle, I don't know why this sucker shifts like it does all the time, but it does. It definitely always does. Anyway, so yeah, our material setup is really, really good here. I think we're gonna use the I think we're gonna use this initial setup to just build from there. Honestly, it probably should be closer to here, just because I think it's a let me put my jetpack on. Just because I think it's like a better view. All of this stuff. It's not high enough right there, though. It is not. So it's gonna have to go over this, whatever it is. Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Pale Beauty. How are you? Good to see you. What's happening, Bucket? The green screen is black? What do you mean it's black? Hey, Lo Wang. How's it going, man? How's it going? So yeah, I think that we're probably going to go from that top part right there. I think that'll be high enough to do everything that I want to do. But I just saw that slug that I want to go get. I want to go get this slug. The actual screen looks black. Oh, that's only because it's I don't know why it looks black. It's definitely green though. I know it looks black sometimes when you just roll it up from chroma key. At the moment, rest of the day will be subpar. Apparently woke up after 7 hours of sleep at 1 a.m. Ripped work today. Wow. Dang, homie. That's a weird time to wake up. Yeah, maybe the angle. Right now it looks good though. It's clear, see-through, right? There's the slug. Beautiful. Okay. Maybe a little nap, man. I'm usually good with I'm usually good between 5 and 6, although I love to have 7 and 8. I love to have 7 and 8. Lately, I've been taking a little bit of time on the weekends to take a nap. Like on Sunday, you know, I have a nap, and that's nice. It's so nice. When Max goes to sleep on Sunday, we just take our nap right along with him. It's really good. Alrighty. I don't function with less than 8. I just can't get out of bed. Oh. I really wish I could hold myself to that. But two things happened to me, right? One, the thoughts start going to my head that I could be more productive. And two, something needs to be taken care of that's more important than sleep. So, let's say and I don't even do it to the level that I'd like to, but like, for instance, I know my dog needs to go pee. I just know. And it's unfair to him not letting him out when I know he needs to go. So I just have to wake up. After he's been sleeping about 8 hours, I have to wake him up. Like, he's got to go pee, or he's going to pee on the floor. So at that point, you choose whether or not you want to go to bed. And then you start thinking about the other things that you could do. Plus, when actually just letting a dog out the door and closing it right back once he gets back in is not something that really disturbs you enough to where you can't go back to sleep, like going to the restroom or something. But when you take your dog outside and then you have to actually carry him down the steps and carry him back up the steps, and you need a pee because you got up, and you're thirsty, and your breath stinks, so you decide that you want to brush your teeth, and the dog needs food and medicine after all of that takes place, you're not sleeping no more. You're not. You might be pissed off and wish you were still asleep, but you're not really sleeping anymore. So you just kind of go back to square one, you know? So I'm gonna need a lot more concrete for this, I have a feeling. I don't have many foundations on me, but this is, I think, how I'm gonna start doing it. I'm just gonna make a large platform over here. And I think that's gonna be high enough, to tell you the truth. It doesn't need to stretch over there. And I'd like to make it a little bit higher, but honestly, I want to be able to see some nice sights too from the edges. And if I make it too high, I think everything's just gonna get all white on me, right? Before I wash my face in water, I'm like a zombie. Caffeine, man. You plug yourself a little caffeine. You don't even need a lot. Not even coffee. Like I use these branched chain amino acids that have caffeine or whatever. And instead of my normal couple tastes of water in the morning, if I take a couple tastes of that, it's not enough to like make me pop up, but it's enough to wake me up. Okay. I've been trying to drink a lot more water without additives too. And it's hard. It's really hard. I'm not gonna make it. Maybe I will. I'm not gonna. Dang it! Come back here, floaty thing! Oh well. It's over. So I'm gonna need. Ouch. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete to be able to do that. But first, I think we're gonna go hunting for quartz. And even before that, I need to put all of my junk away. And I think I have... I think I remember where there's some quartz. I think it was on the way to... that stuff. There's Caterium. I thought I marked quartz. Quartz and bauxite are the two things that I need. Hey Z, yes, second live stream that I've managed to catch. Just wanted to say that I found you through my boys and Ark, and that you have been an escapism. Thank you for who you are, a caring chap who offers a laugh when things get rough. Flower! That's some deep stuff, baby. You are absolutely welcome. I'm glad I could be that for you. That's exactly what I aim to do, man. Give everybody a little escape from their crazy life. Thank you, Flower. That's amazing. You are more than welcome. God damn, you know what, Flower? We gifting you a sub right now. Right now. Welcome, baby. Welcome to the squad. Really appreciate the kind words. That is really, really nice of you. Oh, that's some good shit right there. That's some good shit. All right, so I forgot to do one little thing. Just excuse me for just a second. Tweet.
Welcome, chosen one.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Kisi. Is it TC? I think it Kisi is how it sounds, at least. Thank you very much. Welcome to the squad, baby. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm taking some time to do this right now. I kind of forgot to tweet. And hardly anybody probably knows I'm live because it's usually my day off today. Yo, Noob Tubester. Thank you for the 3 months of Prime, baby. Very, very much appreciate that. YouTube. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. All done, you guys. We can get back to life now. Okay. Thank you very much again for the support, Kisi. And Noob Tubester. Hey, Ivan. Hey, Bad Lad. What's happening? Okay, so let's go put up some stuff. Speak of the devil, my kid is up. Yay! Alright, I'm not going to use this right now. I'm actually going to just put stuff up in a very terrible fashion. I will organize it later, because I have not yet built my current storage setup. Let's see. We're not really doing any... I'll just mark everything. I'll just make sure to keep beacons on me, and I'll mark hard drives as we need them. If I run into needing them. I want to keep my gas... I want to keep all my equipment on me. The rest of the stuff can actually go... Let's see. I still need to keep rods, plates, and I need to keep this just for launch pads. Parachutes are nice to have too. Actually, I'm going to go get some more encased industrial beams, because I can set down... What do I need? Concrete? Yeah. I know I'm going to need some concrete as well. And let me get some encased industrial beams real quick. Just in case I need to make a little launch pad. Yes! Nice! I just went live. How about that, buddy? How about that? Alright. Let's get some concrete now. And that should be enough concrete to do everything that I need to do for a little outing. Alrighty, so I want to say that I found quartz a little bit over here. I don't think I have anything that allows me to locate it. No, I don't. I do not. So we're kind of on our own. Let's go ahead and put the bug whacker in, because you know we're gonna need it. Oh, did I not grab fuel? I did not grab fuel. Let me go grab the fuel. Fuel is important, yes? Hey, Done Lovely. How's it going? Okay. Beautiful. That's probably enough. 100 fuel. We'll be good with that. Just subbed again. Thank you, Done Lovely. I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. My son was like that when he was 3 or 4 years old. He wouldn't go to bed till 12 to 3 a.m. And was up by 6. Holy crap, man. I remember when I used to party, like in college, right? And I would stay up until like 2 and 3 in the morning and have to be up for like 8 o'clock to be at class at like 9. I never want to do that again. It was so hard. Oh. So difficult. So difficult. Yeah, I want to say there was some quartz around here. Maybe that was the sulfur that I had saw. I want to say there was some quartz around here too, though. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna follow this this northern road here. This little path. Because if I remember correctly, there was... I found most of these little nodes and things when I was driving along these paths and stuff. So it's probably around there. And I know I have a map. I know I have a map. I'm gonna start using the map when it gets a little bit more to where these things are a little bit harder to find. You know? There's a couple bad dogs on the road. We're just gonna avoid these dudes. We're just gonna avoid them for now. Let me find out you changing up your schedule again. Zueljin, I actually am, but in a good way. In a good way. What up, Zueljin?
I've been watching for almost 3 years now, but recently got a good job, so I subscribed.
Oh,
just lurk low.
done lovely. Thank you so much, done lovely. I really appreciate it, man. And congratulations on the job. Is this guy gonna leave me alone, or he's just gonna follow me forever? I think we're okay. I think we're okay here. A scanner? You talking about for like the berries and stuff? The hell? That's an odd looking shape. So I'm thinking for so Zueljin, this is the deal. I don't want to put Monday on the schedule yet, okay? I don't want to put Monday on the schedule yet, but I am wanting to start to stream on Monday. What not putting Monday on the schedule is going to allow me to do is figure out A, if I can do it consistently. B, sometimes I'll be able to stream other stuff that isn't necessarily the most optimized thing to stream on that day. You know, so it could be stuff like substreams or retro stuff or whatever. And 3, it's going to allow me to kind of test the waters and see how Monday streams do. Because I don't know how many people make time to watch on Monday morning. But we'll find out, you know. Ore scanner. It's been a while since I watched the stream version. So the ore scanner does not have quartz. It also does not have bauxite, and it doesn't have, at least my versions of it. So I could scan everything that have been in discovery tiers, but nothing that has not been in discovery tiers, if that makes any sense. Okay, that looks like iron, but I'm going to take a look at it. Again, nothing wrong with lurking, ever. Bastards! Oh my god. I ain't fought flies in a few days. Holy crap. They just ate my lunch, boy. Ate my lunch. Been thinking I'm going to start the world over, and now I have an idea of what I'm doing. Taking it all down would just take forever. So, Cobb, let me ask you this. Why do you want to start a new world? Technically, this is the deal, okay? The map is static. Technically, you don't have to take it all down. You still have everything that existed from your previous factory setup, but you don't have to touch any of it. Not one little bit. You can pick up your base and move to another biome and forget any of that ever happened. You can build on top of it. You can take it all down if you really wanted to. But honestly, you could just move to another place. Another cool place, you know? just forget about it. Just leave it behind. That way, when Tier 7 and Tier 8 comes out, you're not tempted to go back to the old world if you're not ready to convert to it. You can start accessing the new content right away. Get 100% max on everything, no matter how ugly it is. And just, if you want to start a refined project, just move. I'm building on top of everything. So I'm going to do a pretty nice, neat, clean factory. I'm just going to do it above everything on a floating platform that just covers the entire freaking mess that I already have down there. And I'm still going to have all the access to everything that I've ever put down, all of my tiers, all of my inventory space, and I can make it as neat as I want. And I can always go underground and check, you know, if I need something specific. Yep. Okay, that's just limestone. That is nothing. Is that... That looked like something different, but it's actually just leaves. Okay. No problem. Yeah, those are just limestone nodes. Paco said, you don't know mess until you've seen my setup. Listen, y'all, let's just face it. We all have ugly setups. Like, unless you've used a considerable amount of time putting effort into refining a setup into something pretty, it's pretty nasty, you know? But welcome, we don't need to worry about all that. We really don't. Hey, Badjo Boy, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the squad, baby. Hope you're having a good day. Those of you that are lurking as well, hope you're having a good day. Not trying to call you out, just trying to be cordial. Alright. This looked like something too, but it's not. It's just like a little rock. I want to say the bauxite wasn't a node that you can actually harvest. It looked, well, it was, but it wasn't a node that you could put a miner on. It was like one of the rocks. It was like jutting out of the side of a rock. I've seen ore nodes that are on the side of rocks and underneath rocks as well, like overhangs. I have conveyors and power lines going who knows where. Yeah, it could get pretty icky. Icky. Try spelling that, chat. Icky. Oh, the sinus medicine is starting to work. I can feel my nasal passages like opening. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right, where are we at, and what is here? This kind of looked cavish, but it's not. We can get some more bacon. And a slug. I love slugs. I love slugs. By the way, I guess I missed something. Who are you looking for the tier 7 and tier 8 nodes? Has the update been released? No, Ozim, I'm not. But I want to be ready for them when they do update. I want to have all of the stuff marked out. I'm basically just trying to max out my game to where when the update does come out, I'll be ready. That way I can produce content competitively with all the other people that are ready. Because tier 7 and tier 8 is going to come out, and some people are going to be like, starting a new base in Satisfactory. And I'm going to be like, exploring tier 7 craftables. And people are going to be like, ooh, that's that tier 7 shit, baby. I want to see that. Because that's how I think usually, you know. How many times have you seen new bases being created so far in Satisfactory, you know? A lot, probably. Or at least multiple, or at least a few. But how many times have you seen tier 7 content? None. That's why when it comes out, it's going to be nice. I ended up just making a circle right there. I think I need to go back. Flower, how do I gift bits after I have purchased? All you have to do is hit exclamation point cheer, I think. Or you can just use the bit icon that's right next to the emoji icon in your send messages window. And it should give you some options to cheer. And then after the update, player save wipe. That could happen too, Grass. That could. That could. But there's ways around that too, sometimes. Unless the saves aren't compatible, which nothing is guaranteed that is compatible. But being that beta saves were compatible to early access, I'm pretty sure Coffee Stain is not going to force wipe. Pretty sure they're not. And even if they do, it's still fun to be able to look at this stuff, so it's just a strategy, you know? Just a strategy. I hear a slug. But I know not where it's at. It's okay. We're not exactly hunting slugs right now anyway. What's over here? Nothing? Just mountainside? It looked like it was going to be something. I should start grabbing these berries too, because you can make those inhalers with them. Was this where I just was earlier? Or is this a new spot? I think this is where I got that slug earlier. It feels like it. Okay. That way is home, so we really want to go this way. This is a bit different than Goat Simulator, but yes, it's by the same people. I don't know, Sophonic. Typically, the way that the ore scanners have been unlocked up to this point is when you unlock a tier, a previous tier, it'll unlock. So like, for instance, I didn't have access to scan for coal until I unlocked the tier that allowed coal crafting products. And then once I got that, it got added to my scanner. There's some other scanners that you can create, but they're for stuff like slugs and berries. And I haven't crafted those yet, but I haven't needed to yet because I never really came on the adventure just for those. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but I'm sure they're going to be included into tier. I know that I unlocked the Caterium by harvesting it for the first time and scanning it in the system. So when I scanned it in the system, it did allow me to use the scanner to find Caterium after that. So my neighbors have 2 kids, and one of them got expelled from school for his behavior. This kid is 8 years old and curses like a 30-year-old sailor. That being said, this kid hit my car with a soccer ball and has done it multiple times. I guess he thinks he's funny to hear the alarm go off. Well, the dadgum kid runs off at the mouth when I tell him to stop, and the parent's excuse is he has a problem and there's nothing we can do to get him to change his behavior. Call the police. Call the police and say that his parents are refusing to discipline him and not control him, and that he's trying to do damage to your property. And watch them go knock at their door and their smiles turn to frowns. Negligence is no freaking excuse, man. Listen, if your kid has a problem, that's legit, right? But you copping out and saying there's nothing you can do, what if he picks up a knife and tries to start stabbing people? Is there nothing you could do anymore? Figure it out. You don't find value into doing that is what you're telling me, parent. You know? That's what I'd say. I use those type of analogies often. The knife thing is harsh, but seriously, a lot of people's like, I don't have time, or, you know, they make a lot of excuses, right? But the reality of the matter is, if you don't have enough value, like, I can't get to work today because I don't have a car, okay? So what if you had $1 million lottery ticket and you just needed to find a way to go cash it in? Could you find a ride? So what you're saying is it's not convenient enough for you to be able to get to work by going out of your way to get a ride here. That's what you're really saying. Cop-outs make me crazy, man. We all have them, but don't act like you can't. Can't's a harsh word, man. Flower, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I guess you figured it out, huh? Thank you, baby. Very much appreciate the 1,000 bits. That's very nice of you. That has been done by other neighbors already. Hell, the other day he tried to hit his older brother with a bat and just wanted to play with his friend. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's gonna end up getting hurt, man. He's gonna end up getting real hurt. He's gonna do or say something to the wrong person that's just at wit's end, and they gonna go to jail. Yep, just watch. And parents that are ultimately responsible for their kids' behavior, they can go to jail for stuff like that, man. You can go to jail for allowing your child to hurt someone else, you know? Or when he gets sued for medical. Let a kid come up to me and hit me in the ribs with a baseball bat and break my ribs. Watch if I don't sue their parents. Watch. Watch how fast. And it's not because I'm sue happy, it's because that shit is unacceptable. And I shouldn't be inconvenienced out of my life or expensed because you fail to control your child. I know it's not easy, trust me. I helped raise some.
Welcome,
children are not easy to raise. But I'll be damned if my kid hits people in the ribs with bats. You know? Naragus, thank you so much for the follow. Hope I said your name right, homie. Appreciate it. Oh, this looks interesting, guys. This looks like something else. This is not... Is this copper? This is quartz. Okay, so this is not a quartz mineable node, but it's quartz. We're going to go ahead and pick it up. You don't even know how to say it, so it's fine. Oh, man. Well, I like... Naragus is a unique name. I like that. I like that. Welcome to the squad, baby. All right, Hydrate Bot. Emote hydrate to emote mode when sending hydration reminders. You can also send... Oh, my God. My 9-year-old son has autism and ADHD, and he has major behavioral problems. When he says it does something inappropriate, you can be damn sure I discipline him. There's no excuse for letting a kid run riot and be bratty hooligan. Yep, that is absolutely correct, Kara. It's absolutely correct. Listen, it was really, really awkward to start doing anything in the neighborhood of discipline to my stepdaughter because she's not my blood. I came into the picture way late. She doesn't call me dad. I claim her as my daughter, but we have a different relationship than her and her mom does, right? But when it comes time for giving, I guess you could say, guidance and advice or disciplinary action, you better be damn sure I use what's at my disposal, you know? And she respects what I say. Girl, I pay for the internet. I will disconnect you from your life. You understand? Don't you test the water. You will be so far off the grid that people will have to send a search party to find you. There ain't gonna be no 4G, 1G, half G, no G. You understand? I will disconnect you from everything you ever loved. You're gonna have to do smoke signals to connect to your boyfriend. Don't even test me. I got 2 rich quartz deposits right by my base. It's insane. That's nice, man. Bad kids need discipline. Parents of bad kids need ass whoopings. Correct, Big Daddy Shark. Well said, man. Well said. I've been bad, Sugar Britches. Think I need a spanking? Uni, you know what, Uni? Come right here, boy. That's a bad Uni. It's a bad Uni. There. That's about as naughty as you're gonna get from me, Uni. What's happening, baby? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. He been asking for it all this time, Chaz. It's the least I could do. It's the least I could do. Give him a little naughty pat. Oh, good time to join Artillerian. What's that? And clipped. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. I know I found some mineable quartz nodes before. Might change my mind on this map thing. Alright, there's some nodes of something over there. There's plenty of nodes of stuff over here, actually. There's a crash site. I'm almost positive I've checked that already, because I recognize that crazy plant thing over there, and I harvested those berries, so... But I'm going to check it just in case. I'm not going to worry about this, this copper node. This does look something like something I want, though. This is probably quartz, yeah? Bauxite. So quartz and bauxite look the same when they're growing. Interesting. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's see. That way is the shroom cave. I think we already went that way. Let's go further out this way, I think. And being that... Man... I think I'm gonna equip my jetpack right here. I'm gonna go up here. I gotta check it, y'all. Just in case. It's not something I can access. That is, though. Alright, we got a lot of fireflies coming up. That went pretty well. I think. There we go. Oh, dang it! We couldn't get away without getting hit. Okay, I think that was 6. I don't hear the fluttery wings anymore. Okay, we did get this drop pod. No problem. No problem. We got it already. Anything else that I want to see here? Coal. We don't need that. Motors. Okay, and there was another node right there. Even though I don't think that's anything special, I'm gonna check it anyway. It's $50 for that Barry White playing in the background. Oh my god. Man goes to serial burglary spree. I needed $10 for a spank. Alright. Man, there's so much bad stuff around here. This is limestone, okay. And this is limestone, yep, okay. We're out. We're out. There's another node of something there. How can you tell if it's mineable? It's gonna be flat on the ground, like it's gonna look like a puddle almost. And you can set a miner on top of it. So anything that's currently like this, let's say for instance, it's not gonna let me, but if I go to production and miner, see how it just sits on top? It's not mineable like that. It won't be mineable. You have to set it on like a flat deal. Now you can try researching them. Maybe we'll add it to the radar. Quartz? Yep, maybe so. That would be nice. I think this is it, actually, guys. I think this is it. Oh, baby. It's something. Oh, but we have a bad guy. 2 of them. I think I'm just going to beacon. Oh. Pure raw quartz, baby. We found it. I can kill them. I can. They're just not easy. I have plenty of barrel nuts on me, though. Plenty. Let's just go ahead and fill up on health. Alright, maybe I can lure one. Oh, he's the hard one. Ouch!
Hi, in chat.
Alright, gotta get out of here. Okay, I'm away from the fireballs. Barrel nuts. Eat a lot of them fast. Cool. He wants to light me on fire. Got him. Okay, that was the hard one. The other one should not be nearly that bad. You got a purple slug in the cave area up higher? Ooh, okay. I'll go look at it. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus, man. Oof. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. Also, I saw some sparklies right here. Was that? I think I'm just tripping. I got into it with a kid's dad that was bullying my son, and 17. Kid is 17 and his son is 12, and his father's a couple years older than me. Kid that if he continues to bully my son, I'm gonna beat the hell out of his father. He didn't believe me and he laughed. His father gave one of those mafia gentle slaps to my face and said I should leave before I get hurt. Well, the kid doesn't mess with my son anymore, and the father has been understanding that you really shouldn't mess with someone that has, there's something weird, something that has, I guess the rest got cut off. Holy crap. Green boss and red boss, they're not easy. Last time I saw someone eat nuts that fast, you know what, never mind to learn it. There's something weird with this stream, it freezes sometimes today. Didn't you have that issue before as well, Firefox? I mean, with Firefox, Graz? I would try another browser, bud. I would try another browser. There's a purple slug right there. Neat. I'm not gonna be able to make it up just like that. Okay, but I got concrete, baby. Dang it. Shit. Maybe I could just, How about this? How about this instead? Should have used the bigger ones. It's gonna be forever to delete these things. There we go. And it's funny that you only get it in this stream too, Graz. It's weird. Okay, we're just gonna be dismantling stuff for a half hour now. So slugs can be used for power crystals that allow you to overclock your machines to give it. They take extra power, right? But they'll also produce extra stuff. So let's say a constructor. If you set down a constructor and hook ingots to it as fast as the iron ingots, the copper ingots can go to it, it can only produce so many wire per minute, and it says that. If you overclock it, it can produce 50% more, and you can add up to 3 power crystals to continue to increase the production. It all takes extra extra power as well, like the consumption value for power increases exponentially, but it allows you to do some pretty fun stuff with overclocking. Or you can actually just kind of mismatch numbers until you get some perfect ratios for really efficient crafting and stuff. Alright, let me get this last bacon, and I'm gonna set up. I don't have any of the materials to actually set up mines for this quartz, so I'm just gonna set down a beacon right now. What was this, by the way? Coal? Coal, yeah. Pure node. 2 quartz nodes. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we found quartz. Now we still need to find bauxite, and we'd still love to locate uranium. I found uranium before, but I never marked it. And it's not something that we could set up a miner for. You can set up a miner for, but it radiates the entire area. Lo Wang has some experiences with that. Hey, Swift Mist, how you doing, buddy? I thought I had saw something different around here. That is raw quartz. Yeah, I know, Lo Wang. I know. I read about it. The first time I looked at uranium, I was like, I wonder if anybody on Reddit has found that. And of course, people on Reddit have found it. But I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Also, there's a jump pad design that I saw that looked really cool on one of the Jiffies. So I'm always using animated GIFs to put on alerts when I go live from my stream. And I saw a GIF that had this jump pad wall design that looks so awesome. I want to mess around with that today too. What do you think? Is Satisfactory going to release on PS4? I'm not sure, Inlord. I'm not sure. The I know that they had some console talk, I believe. Alrighty. Man. Uh-oh. I just realized my health. Ooh. Close one. How about we save the game again? Just in case. Just in case. That was a little bit too close for comfort there. This is what I looked at earlier, yeah? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Alright, I think we should head back to my bridge in the sky. Oh, I see a slug too. God dang it. I see 2 slugs. See it? It looks like a pain in the butt to get to. But there's 2 of them there. I should probably just do it, yeah? Yeah. I should. Do you miss the Poop and Evolve days? You guys ever going to go back to do more games together? Some of us still play a lot of games together. Drax and I end up playing a lot of games together. And when XB and I both find a game that we both really like, we tend to play it a lot. But a lot of us switch. A lot of us do a lot of variety content now. And honestly, it's just, it's a lot. Like, Slip's stream schedule is different than mine. And XB's stream schedule is different than mine. So aside from like planning to do like collabs and stuff, which don't exactly work as well as they used to on YouTube, we usually just kind of do whatever we feel like, you know? I still talk with him all the time though, you know? You had my birthday on Saturday? You're 11? Welcome in, Lord. Happy birthday, buddy. I had a buddy of mine that just had a birthday last night. His name is Stub. He's another Poop and Evolve member as well. Yeah, I love playing games with my friends, period, you know, but YouTube and Twitch is kind of like a job for me. Not a job as in the sense of like hard, bad work or anything, but in the sense of needing, you know, having my own goals and aspirations when it comes down to the content. And if those align with other creators, regardless if they're people that I played with before or people that I want to play with, you know, those things kind of happen just like that. I do try to organize stuff sometimes, but the organization can get pretty crazy as well. Like a little while back, we did the Salvation thing, and Slip played on there, and so did I, and Drax, and Stub, and a ton of other people that played Atlas. And the whole buzz of Atlas just went away so fast. You know, it's kind of like Pixark. We all had fun with Pixark too, and it just kind of evaporated. Fuzzy DT, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the squad. Dude, this is slug heaven right here. Wow. I must have found like, what, 5 or 6 in this area? Jeez. It's nuts. Yeah, concrete's pretty OP, right? There's another slug right there. Another slug right there. Okay. What's to say that we can actually make this jump? Whee! Mark IV conveyors is so great, man. They are so damn great. No way I could have made that jump without that sucker. And by the way, Lord, be careful what you mention on Twitch, buddy, with your age. I know there, in the terms of service, it mentions about how there's age minimums and stuff. And you're welcome to say, but every once in a while you'll get some inappropriate language, you know, and stuff, even though I don't really have an adult stream. It's just something worth mentioning. Hey, easy peasy. How you doing? Good to see you. Never thought of doing that? Oh man, I love those jump deals. And look at this! Look what we happen to have enough of too. Another hard drive, baby. Ah, nice find. Nice find. Let's scan the area and see if there's anything interesting. Screws. Modular frames. Modular frames. Doesn't look like it, huh? Doesn't look like there's any heat sinks or anything like that. Hey, Nucky. How you doing, bud? Alright, I am relatively sure that this is all that this crash site has to offer. Okay. Okie dokie. Nothing left. What is this? This is copper ore. Yo! Let me see if I can see how to pronounce this. Smashy! Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription, Smashy. I really appreciate it. Squad love, baby. Thank you so much. Need to start doing some exploring more. Trying to unlock 5 and 6 right now. It's fast. It goes pretty fast when you put your mind to it, Paco. What happening? I remember hearing you first cuss on YouTube, almost like hearing Mr. Rogers drop the F-bomb. It was so hard to get out of the funk of not cursing, but at the same time, I felt like I was running a puppet show for a little while, y'all. Like, my natural speech and YouTube are two totally different things, and I wanted to get them to align more. And even though I don't curse that regularly IRL, I mean, I do curse quite a bit. My wife corrects me often, unfortunately. To the point that it could sound ignorant sometimes, but it is what it is. I try to be careful with it. I try to express myself properly, and sometimes that involves some F's, you know? What up, Frogsin? How's it going, buddy? How you doing today, Stub? So the hard drives got fixed then? Are you talking to me about hard drives in Satisfactory? Yo. Are we underground now? Bruh. Let's reinforce iron plate. It's not heat sinks. We're on the ground now, y'all. Ooh. There's slugs around. Holy crap. Remember when leveling up research stations, that was why you helped me that day. Oh, they were locking up? It works pretty good right now. I haven't had any issues with it. This is kind of cool, guys. It's also kind of weird. The music kind of fits too, right? The music fits pretty good. A lot of pale berries down here. We'll grab those, definitely. Keeping my eye out for cool looking nodes of stuff. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks like a big ass cave system. Just in the side of the hole of the mountain. But that was a neat find. Let me see where I am right now. Huh. I've been there. I just never been here. Let's go back in. I want to take a look at that water area some more where all those slugs were. Hey, Kashi Royal. Oh, is it? It's actually Kashish Goyle. Kashish, I guess, is probably pretty good. How's it going, bud? It's like hashish, but kashish. Okay, bacon down there. This is kind of where I came from right there. So the worlds are not procedural? No. Love from India. Oh, all the way from India. Thank you, Kashish. Thank you very much. Greets, baby. I would love to explore some of the cultures, like the Indian culture and stuff like that. I always wanted to go to Italy. I'd love to visit Japan and China. So many different places I'd like to visit. Okay, we have some more bacon right here. This place looks cool. I wish it was like a little bit brighter. Just a little bit brighter. Can't see nothing. I would love India. I can already tell you I would love the food there. I would love the food there. I've tasted Indian cuisine before and I am a fan. I am a fan. Edge 2226 with the raid. I don't know why I said 22.6. Thank you so much, Edge, for the raid, man. Welcome. Listen, we didn't do a proper raid alert for Bohica because we were just starting, and we didn't do a proper raid alert for Edge yet. So let's go ahead and welcome the raiders, you guys. Thank y'all so much for visiting today. We're gonna go roller skating. This one, yes. Welcome on in, friends. Thank y'all so much for the raid today, guys. Really appreciate it. Always, always, always an honor for other streamers to visit me and bring over their people. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank y'all so much. If we can get another shout out for Edge, thank you very, very much. Cobb for the shout out. Thank you very much, Edge. And Bohico. All right. And yes, to comment on this further, it does kind of look like rib bones. Some of these like weird arches and stuff. It's so extremely dark in here, I have no idea where to go first. I kind of feel like we want to stay low to see stuff, but there's 722 languages in India, but English is the second recognized language. What? So I could definitely go over there and just not have to use Google Translate for everything that I saw and heard. That's pretty impressive. That's actually the most intimidating thing that I've ever thought about for going to other countries, is being able to find my way around. But I know I know a lot of people have told me like the airports and stuff have a lot of English signs and things of that nature to help you get around. My question to them is, how the heck do people that don't speak English get around, you know? Okay, I'm pretty sure that this place is just really pretty to look at, but not real practical for anything else. I see a slug up there that I want to get, but maybe you should build a platform to know where you have gone. Ah, that's probably a really good idea. Probably a really good idea. No, that's not what I want to do. 5. There we go. 6 concrete, and we can see that. Too bad you can't place torches, huh? Torches would be the shit. There was a slug around here. There it is. And some more berries. This is... Man, if you need pale berries, you come in this cave. You come in this cave and you get all the pale berries you ever wanted in your life. Many places have both. Local and English. So what about for people that know, like, Spanish and Italian, you know? Oh, no. I can't go up there without a foundation. Seems like it would just be hard, though, right? Not quite. There we go. Come to me, baby. Come to me. What up, Raptor? How you doing? Okay, we'll just leave one here. All right, we've got that. We've got that. Let's go towards these waterfalls, I guess. English is spoken by everyone in India. That is really, really cool, man. I always said if I didn't do a whole lot of research and a lot of time outside of streaming and creating content wouldn't have to do with me learning about streaming and creating content, I would learn another language. It's much more practical when you're in the when you're actually like doing work, you know. This is weird, actually. Very strange. When you're doing work, like, you know, if you work in a sales position, for instance, around here or in Texas, Spanish would be incredibly useful to know, you know. But it would be nice to be able to greet people in different languages all the time and kind of understood what they said when you saw stuff, you know? It's kind of easy on the internet for written text because you can always translate it with Google Translate, and even though it's not super accurate, you could usually get the gist of what people are saying, right? Like sometimes I see a tweet that goes out about one of my videos, and it'll be like in Spanish or Portuguese or something, and I'm like, I don't know if they saying something good about me and I should favorite the tweet, or if they talking shit about me and I should like mute them or block them. So, you know, 2002 in Scotland. Well, I think we got the majority of that cave explored. Kind of a weird one, though. Kind of a weird one. Okay, so we found the quartz. Let's see. Still want uranium and still want bauxite. I think I found uranium somewhere in this neighborhood, too, before. Talarian, why are you awake? I know, right, Ozan? He stays up late. 2193 in Austria. Wow. Yeah, I think we could go further out. I'm going to save again, though. And I'm quickly going to run to the restroom, you guys. Too much water. Too much water. Let's do this. Alright, I'll be right back, you guys. Right back. I don't think we have any danger. I just saved. It doesn't matter. We'll be alright. Much better. Much better. Thank you, Lady Raptor. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's do Satisfactory sound again. There we go. All right. So I think we continue this way. I explored quite a bit of this yesterday, but I was mostly on top. I didn't explore down here a whole bunch. And I'm thinking it was the uranium was in one of these caves. I would just like to mark it. So you can't harvest it without killing yourself. Hey, Devil Yoda. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well today, bud. Hey, the little birds. I've killed these before to see if they yield anything, and they don't. And I have tried to tame them before too. They don't tame. You can't pet them or anything. Let's see, I got pale berries too. I don't think I've ever tried pale berries on them. Let's just go in front and drop one. Oh no, come back, wait. Oh, he flew away. You don't want to eat the berry? You don't want to eat the berry? No. Flew the coop. What was the hamster balls? Yeah, those things are kind of weird. It's like wheels of... It's kind of like cheese, Swiss cheese or whatever. Okay. Let's just put that one down again. And I'm going to put a nut down too, just in case. I'm going to just let it walk right into it. Alright. Turn the light off so don't spook it. You know you want to eat these nuts. I'm sorry. Don't take that out of context, chat. No, I don't want to eat it. Why you don't want to eat my nuts? I'm not going to zap it. You know, it goes back into convos, but scheduling is a tricky one. You guys are all over the timeline. And with the games you all play, to avoid major overlaps because, well, only so much audience, you know? Exactly, Lo Wang. It's really, really hard to separate some of that stuff. And honestly, you kind of got to just go out for number one, and when you see that you need other people or want other people to add value to those productions, you recruit them for your deal. So a lot of us will say regularly, hey man, hit me up anytime you want to collab. But honestly, what that means is, hey, when I need you, when I need you for a collab, I'll message you. Because that's kind of what it is, you know? And most of us share a lot of viewers, so we're kind of always competing for the same attention. And even though some people watch multiple streams and stuff, and other people catch our content with VODs, naturally it's nice when you have a full house, you know? So it's kind of all over the place. You tend to focus more on other people when you're lonesome, and you tend to focus more on your own chat when you're not, you know? And I just got back from PAX, so like I'm all socialed up, man. But after a little while, after a few months of just being on the grind and not really doing much except just talking through text chat with a few people, you tend to really start wanting some attention again from your friends, you know? You start missing people. Why is everything so purple and pink? Oh, appreciate you, Turbo. Oh, thank you, Dunlovely. Thank you. And some people, we've all evolved and developed into the kind of content that we like to create and our own styles. And a lot of us just don't do the same type of content that we used to, you know? I know I am vastly different from what I used to produce, you know? And sometimes that doesn't mesh as well with the type of people that I used to create content with, you know? Some things do. Like, let's take, for instance, Cletus. If y'all know who Cletus is. Cletus and I did one season of RP together, made friends, and then Cletus stopped playing RP to go play other games, right? And I kept on RP. So we made friends, we bonded, and then he no longer played RP. So from that point on, we weren't playing RP together. And he started playing other games, and then when I finished RP, I started playing other games, and then he changed his schedule. So we never really have the same time slots or what we have for our stream schedule. So he messaged me a little while back and he was like, hey man, let's get together. Let's play some Astroneer. And I was like, yes, Let's get a few of our friends together. Let's get Drax in here. Let's get John in here. And we'll have the old crew like we had when you were doing Fish in the Bucket. And it fell apart because nobody's schedules could line up, you know? So we never got a chance to do it. It sucks like that, but it's just the way it is. It's almost like when your manager changes your shift at work. And all of us, we all work independently on our own schedules because they either A, work better for us in our family lives, or B, they're better for our numbers, you know, or sometimes both. See you. Ouch. I think I'm going to go ahead and save again. This does not look like uranium territory. I think I need to go back by the caves over there, and that's kind of where my house was at. I don't know what I want to do no more, y'all. Starting to see weird, weird plants. Is that different biome stuff? Can't tell with all the purpleness. What the hell is this? It's just some weird formations. I feel like I'm getting to an area where the map isn't developed. Yeah, definitely some growth there. Hey, Goten and Alia. No, what you mean? What's wrong with beards? Oh, Turbo, I know I don't have an ugly beard. I have a good beard. Epic shrooms, yep. Alright, I don't think I can make it up there, so let's just see how close I can get. There's bad guys over there, big time. There's my oil well. Oh, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. There's my, there's where my oil's at. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back home. We can always look for uranium later. I got some quartz, so I'm happy about that. We're gonna go mess with this jump pad build. And maybe I'll take a look at the map a little later and go find that, uranium or whatever. Times are definitely tricky. Being in +8-hour time zone managed puts me 12 hours off East Coast and USA, 7 hours ahead of Europe. Yeah. So you see, naturally you'd think, well, it's just going to be easy. I just need to find people that are in my same time zone. But just because you're in another time zone doesn't make it to where you're going to be on the same schedule. Cletus is in my time zone, and he starts streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, I got like a wife and a college kid living in my house. Like, it doesn't work like that for me. You know, I have a married household, right? You know? So it's totally different. I can't just decide, hey, you know, I'm going to stream at 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I could, because that's when my wife gets up. But let's face it, man, waking up at 5 a.m. sucks. It never has not sucked. Sulfur. We found some of this yesterday. All I did is mark it. So I can run the conveyors for it and stuff too. I just need to get equipped to do that and put a miner on it and stuff. "5 a.m. is for the birds." It is. That's when they start chirping, actually. It's now 3 a.m. Yeah, that's crazy sauce, man. How do you tell if you hit the edge of the map? If you hit the real edge, if you hit the actual real edge, you'll start taking damage rapidly. The world border will kill you quick. Very quick. There's some areas of the map that really aren't developed that well too, and you'll notice those pretty quick just because the detail of the map kind of disappears. It just starts being like this. It looks like generic terrain. If you played many sandbox games, you'll know what I mean. It's just like, I don't know, it's pretty rough. Looks pretty rough, and you'll kind of know, hey, this ain't we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy, you know? At least you have good in F1? What? You plan to play the new Ark map? Probably not, Turbo. I'm so over Ark, man. If Ark would do something drastically different, I mean drastic, like a mod pack that would be such a total conversion that you wouldn't even recognize it. Almost the way like Dota Auto Chess is for Dota. Like it's such a completely different game. I would consider doing it. But honestly, like the game itself just has, there's opportunity for me to grow in Ark as a streamer, but I've already I've already held a top rank in that directory for a long time, and there's just not a whole lot of interest in the game until updates roll out, you know? And I think it's just a poor choice when it comes to deciding whether or not I should stream another game versus Ark. Because while I could find a following in that, I've already absorbed a ton of following. A ton of people that play Ark and watch our content know who I am. And if they haven't followed me by now, they probably aren't going to. So, going to play Green Hell once it goes full release this summer? I don't know. I don't know, Seculus. I played it, and it's not... I don't know. I think going back on the Ark thing, a lot of the survival genre just feels kind of dead to me. Like, they're not reinventing anything. They're just making it a little bit more annoying, if that makes any sense. Like, Green Hell's survival mechanics, it doesn't really do anything so unique. Like, the experience is different, and the immersion's a little bit different. But, honestly, it kind of felt like I was playing The Forest, for instance. And I didn't play a whole lot with The Forest, but... like, the survival mechanic itself is just not... I think the genre's dying. I really do. And that's not to say, like, oh, you know, woe is me, the genre is dying. It's kind of like MMOs. MMOs were on a downturn for a long time, especially when survivals came out, you know? And I think if a game would come out with a survival mechanic that would really, truly revolutionize the way survival worked, I think it would be fine. But, like, you can label this a survival game, right? All you need to do is add food and water to it. And what would that add? Like, what value would having to meet the requirements to give you nutrition for food and water, or you would slowly take damage and die if you wouldn't have those? Like, I don't think it would add any value to the game, right? And I feel like that's a lot of what survival games are starting to do now. It's like the guise of a survival game, you know? DQ, how's it going, baby? What up with the 19 months? Looks like you're riding a coaster? Yeah. So yeah, it's just, in my opinion, it's just they're kind of regurgitating some of the content, kind of the way action RPGs often do, kind of the way JRPGs often do. It's a little bit too much familiarity to give yourself the feeling like that you're really playing something new. You know, now if you're still truly in love with the games, then that's great. But for the amount of games that come out every day that are new and interesting, or that have different mechanics, it's hard, man. It's really hard to go back to those games that really just don't do it. And I think in viewership, a lot of the people that see and want to I wanted to do this in video, that's correct. A lot of the people that see and talk about our content like the old days, they don't want to see what you can do with Ark nowadays. It's the same reason that we used to get a million views on a video, and now we only get a few thousand views on a video. Is because a lot of people want to see what they used to see, and it's impossible to get that because the old crew is not the same crew. They're not close like they used to be. They all do different things, and none of us are enthusiastic about the game because we've all spent thousands of hours playing it by now. So it's pretty tough, man. It's a pretty tough deal, you know. Bohica, don't forget to scan sulfur, quartz, and bauxite. Yes. That's what I got to do right now. Thank you. I get on these tangents. And I just start talking. All right, let's see what I can scan. I can't scan any of that stuff. I can scan supercomputers, but I have not produced them yet. Supercomputers are produced with... You can't scan? Hey, Dynasty. Yeah, I think supercomputers are the only thing. So computers, AI limiters, I haven't automated that yet. High-speed connectors, I haven't automated that yet. Plastic. So AI limiters and high-speed connectors. Used to be a manual guy all my life, then tried that DSG, and it made me a fan. Oh, y'all talking about cars, huh? Battle of us versus them tend to putting the kids to bed. What did I miss? People want Minecraft or something? No, we just kind of talking nucky about survival and survival games and just genres in general. Okay, so 7 hard drives. We put a lot of this stuff up here. I need to take this bauxite out. I can grab this biofuel for the chainsaw just in case. And I will... We only down... Man, we down to 24 jet fuel too. Alien organs and the bauxite. Okay. And that is the sulfur. Okay. Let's put... Is there anything else? No. I don't think so. Let's take these and actually craft power crystals with them. That'll clear up some inventory space. And also I could dump this. Actually, is that leaves? Just gotta make sure, because some of these icons are like early access. It would make me crazy if I did that by accident. Just make a ton of power shorts. Beautiful. Survival games are like the battle royales. They've saturated the market. It's going to take new thinking to get people really excited about anything new. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Like, that's one of the reasons that I never really had any very strong draw to play Subnautica. And in most games, I like the fact that there's a little bit of, I call it a little bit of pew-pew. There's something to fight and something to kill. And I know in Subnautica, it's a little bit less relevant for that. So it kind of made me just say, you know what? I don't know if I really want to play this game. And I wasn't early on the bandwagon. And for YouTube and Twitch, you kind of have to be early on the bandwagon for stuff like that in order for it to work. Not on Twitch so much, but YouTube. It helps. It helps to at least have an early presence in there. It shouldn't discourage you from creating content if you really want to create content for it, but if you're focused on creating content that will get views, if you do it for a living like me, it makes a pretty big difference, pretty radical difference. Don't say that Subnautica is actually amazing and the new pre-sequel. No, Dynasty, I'm not saying it's a bad game or that it isn't amazing. You know, there's a lot of games. I'll give you a perfect example of something else that I've talked negatively about in the past, and only coming from a personal experience. 7 Days to Die. If you like survival games and you like zombie games, 7 Days to Die is an incredibly feature-filled sandbox that you can get thousands of hours out of if you played it. And it's still being updated, and it's at a very low price to get into. There's tons of tutorials and everything on for it, and it's a great game to play. But for me, it's not a good game to play. There's a ton of negatives for me. First of all, it's incredibly saturated on YouTube. It's not very popular on Twitch. I don't have a huge history of playing it, so my current audience doesn't look forward to me producing any more of that content. So it's not competitive for me to make content for it. And I've spent so many thousands of hours in the survival genre that it doesn't mentally stimulate me. It doesn't scratch my gaming itch, you know? Why, when I could play Satisfactory, which does all of that stuff because it's new and it's popular on Twitch, and I can get traction on it with YouTube, and it scratches my gamer itch. It's fun, it's exciting, you know? That's what I'm talking about. It's a mixed match between what I like, and it's not always about what works, you know, because sometimes people like to see what I do regardless of what it's about. So Cube World, for instance, I ain't got no business playing Cube World on my Twitch channel when I could play something that would net me more views. But Cube World's fun, and a lot of people that tune into the streams really like it, and we do have some fun. So it's kind of a mix. I'm also not tired of Cube World. So that's where a lot of it comes down at, man. That's where a lot of it comes down at. Let's grab some computers here, and we'll do some supercomputers real quick. What else did I need for AI limiters and those other things? Speaking of older games, did you check that link I posted in Discord? Yes! It actually looks pretty cool. It actually looks pretty cool, bud. It looked neat. The last game that I want to say, there was a game that was like that. There was a game that was like that that Stub played recently. I forgot what it was. Okay, high-speed connectors, cable, wire, and plastic. AI limiters or circuit boards and quick wire. Okay. Circuit boards. I'm just gonna steal some from this stack. And I'm gonna steal the plastic from this stack too, and I'm gonna steal some cable from this stack. Where's all my cable coming from? My wire, which I can... Pretty sure I have some wire saved up somewhere. Yeah. I'm just gonna craft some cable real quick. Okay. Plastic, circuit boards. Can't help but think there's something else I forgot. Of course, nowadays, most cars come in downshift assist. Rimworld Cryofall Foundation Factory Town. What, Stub? Yes. Oh, those are the games that he's been playing. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. His recent games. No, it was one that you played a little bit before. It was about like some islands and it was some spammy stuff. Wanderbot played it recently too. I forgot. Catherine of the Sky played it originally on her YouTube channel, and that's where I saw it first. It kind of reminded me of that game that you posted, though. Okay. So, all right, let's look at this. Supercomputers, all we need is 2 AI limiters and high-speed connectors. So, 2. And high-speed connectors. How many did we need of this? 3. Okay. So now we can make 1 supercomputer. And can we scan this puppy? Or how many did we need to scan? 10? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more crafting then. Have you ever played Mecho Echo? Gripped me for the longest time until I got stuck, uninstalled, and lost my progress. Man, I have not. I have not. So high-speed connectors are just going to require more quick wire. Let's let it produce a little bit. Dang, this is going to take a while. High-speed connectors are the only thing that I'm really bottlenecking on. Let's go grab some cable. And then we're going to grab some more quick wire. And we should be good. I'm going to go grab cable from over here. So I have a ton of it already saved up. You want a survival game that's also FPS? Also, I used to want survival. I used to want MMO FPSs, and there was a few games that came out way back in the day that were like that, and they don't really make them anymore. Trying to think of one of them that was so good, and it died. Okay. I'll just get rid of the excess cable if I need to. And now we just need quick wire. Warframe is an FPS MMO. Yeah, it's a little MMO-ish. You're right. You're right. Warframe reminds me of Destiny, which kind of reminds me of Anthem. And I think if I were to play one of them over all 3, it would be Anthem, just because Anthem's fly mechanics are really, really interesting and fun. That game died relatively quick too, man. I had fun though. As soon as I started hitting Grandmaster though, it just seemed a little bit more the same. I like going through the story content of games like that, and after I ran out of story content, I just wasn't really excited about going any further. Also, the game got so much hate, man. Nobody wanted to see it. It was so sad. So sad how people really just dismiss games like that because of something that the developers do, or history that the developers have, or there's just, I don't know. It sucks. So much hate goes about it. so much hate comes out of it, you know, and then after a little while, it's just not a whole bunch of people just want to see it anymore. Kind of sucks. But this is the flip side of the coin, right? Flip side of the coin. Okay, I need tons of plastic too. Tons of plastic. Let's do that. Alright. All that'll fill up later, so. Kids just want everything handed to them and not to work for it. DayZ is fun FPS survival. Yeah, DayZ had some fun to it, but the FPS it was all PvP too. So, not that it's all PvP, but the majority of it was PvP. I'm a sucker for PvE, man. I like player versus monster a lot. Okay, where are these supercomputers going, by the way? There they are. 4. So I have 4 altogether. Let's do some high-speed connectors. I need 6 altogether for supercomputers. That's right. That's right, Goten. The weird thing about survival PvP is that you can spend a considerable amount of time getting, I guess you could say getting to where you've built up enough to where you can do adequate PvP and then lose it all in a heartbeat. Whereas games that are designed for PvP like Battlefield, for instance, you just respawn, right? You know? It's just like, it's a different mechanic. It's a different mechanic altogether. Okay. We're scanning supercomputers, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to take 30 minutes. Alrighty. Let's just go back to my dump block. That's the mycelium deal. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to need yet for all of this, but... what I need to do is that's where I want to start the platform for. So I want to actually get it to where I can get up and down from here. And to do that, I'm just going to need a ton of concrete. So we're going to go into kind of a boring section of the stream, you guys. I hope y'all don't mind. I'm going to grab a bunch of concrete and we're just going to start making a platform with some of this. Just so we can get an idea where we can put this jump pad wall that I saw and start playing around with that design. Street Fighter 4? Yeah, stuff like that was really, really fun. I love competitive games. I just can't get really, really good at them because I play variety. And those competitive games, what ends up happening is they either, like, if let's say, so Arc PvP is competitive and so is Battle Royale, you know, or Battlefield, or so let me say I would invest 100 hours into Battlefield or 100 hours into Arc PvP, okay? One of them would go into a lot of prep work for it, and one of them would go in straight into the action. So at the end of the day, I think I could be more competitive and get more PvP time if I would do Battlefield than if I would do Arc, for instance. If that makes any sense, you know? Hey, K-Doxian, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the squad, baby. Alrighty. That's a lot of concrete. Competitive games that they take over your life for you to stay good. You're right. And some of that is really cool. Like if I wasn't a variety streamer, I've been told before, you know, Daniel, you'd grow a lot more if you just stuck to one game. And it's true. It's true. But I've tried that before with YouTube, and it's true. I grew a lot more. But once you kind of get pigeonholed, it sucks. I'm very interested in growth, okay? But I'm also interested in sanity and sustainability. And for me to be able to perpetually produce content at the frequency that I want without being miserable and with still loving my job and being able to do things that like the training and coaching that I like to do on the side, the creation of YouTube videos that I like to do on the side, the podcasts, the community stuff, just visiting with people, spending time with my family, traveling to conventions, all of that stuff. It's a good balance, right? I'm not employed at a job. This is what I do for a living. So it's not so unprofitable that it can't sustain me. Can it put me in $1 million home next week? No. But eventually, I think I'll grow enough with this variety content, you know? The whole BR thing comes to mind. Played that as Arma 2 mod a while back. Yeah. Arma 2. Arma had a lot of RP they did with it as well. I would say you're more robust playing mini games. Like you said, more games, more audience. Yeah, Dynasty, there is a point in that. What I think about... So there's a group of people that only watch streamers for the games that they play, and then there's another group of people that watch streamers no matter what they play. And I am actually in the camp of watching streamers based on what they play. Because while there are a lot of different... I'll give everything a chance one time, okay? I will. Dornoff, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the squad. While everything that I enjoy watching, I had to at least have seen once, I realized that. And I like to explore new content. But let's just say, for instance, that the game that Stub is playing right now, Cryofall, didn't interest me, which it doesn't, okay? If that game was something that didn't interest me, and Satisfactory is a game that did interest me, and Cobb is one of my favorite streamers, and Stub is one of my favorite streamers, and they both streaming at the same time, 99% of the time I'm going to commit my attention to Cobb, because he's playing Satisfactory. If those roles were swapped, I would probably watch Stub. So that's the idea behind it, right? I want to be known for my personality. I want people to be able to want to come to hang out with the Z Squad and see some Zueljin stream. But I do realize that if I was streaming Yiddish speaking lessons or Mexican hat dancing or goulash cooking or Cube World, that there are certain people that would not watch me for those things. And that's something that you accept in order to do variety, you know? Goulash. I'd be happy to have you on as a background noise if you were doing something like a podcast while gaming, but couldn't have background noise from a streamer if the focus of the chat is on a game that I can't watch. Yeah, it does, Nucky. It does. Play Stub, but Stub can't play Satisfactory. I realize that, Stub. Listen, luckily I'm only one viewer, man. Luckily I'm only one viewer, and you can still captivate the masses. It's you got to find a healthy balance in what works as a streamer and what you like. So you have to choose games that you know, if you're interested in growth, that is. And I did a podcast on this a while back. But you have to be a little strategic when deciding on what you're going to play, because if you're not, you just won't grow. And I don't know one streamer that absolutely doesn't care at all about growth. You know, it comes down to, what the hell are you streaming for then? You might as well play by yourself if you're not focused on growth at all. But at the same time, that's not to say you shouldn't play what you want. So playing Fortnite, if that's all you like, Fortnite, and that's all you want to stream, you just have to realize that it's going to take you a lot longer to meet your goals, you know. Thank you so much, Dynasty War, for the follow, baby. Welcome. It's just going to take you a lot longer to achieve your growth goals than it would if you played something that you would get recognized first in. That's all. You know, you could play anything. I see a lot of bad advice going around of people saying, just play what you want. You can. But if that argument is preceded by, I'm frustrated with my stream because I can't grow and I want to play other games, the answer shouldn't be play what you want, because that's not the right answer. The answer is play what you want, but be strategic about it. I don't know if y'all know who Say No to Rage is. He's a guy that talks a lot about that. He's a Destiny 2 streamer and a variety streamer, but mostly I think his main game is Destiny 2. And he does podcasts. He did a series a long time ago called Twitch Talks, and he goes into a lot of detail about that. Very talented guy. Oops. Yeah, just a temporary setback with Epic. Alrighty. That's a good little crap. This is a good little platform to start with. Okay, so let's take a look at down below how it looks. This is probably good. It's probably good to do it right here. All right. So, from what I saw on the GIF, let me take a look at it. GIF, I'm sorry. This is not my original idea, by the way. This is just an idea that I saw that I want to recreate. It looks like one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I see. So this needs to be 5 wide. Very interesting. This doesn't look bad at all to create. I don't even think I would need to do that. Can I attach walls like this? No. I can't. Only on top. Okay, I see why they did it like that then. Alright, no problem. I keep hearing I need to play this game. Wes, how's it going, man? It's pretty fantastic. It's pretty satisfying, as the terminology would say. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that enjoyed Minecraft Redstone or modded Minecraft. It has a lot of it scratches a lot of those same itches, homie. A lot. How the heck you been, man? It's good to see you. Okay. I'm not gonna have enough concrete. I will, like, I just have to go back for some more. It's not like I'm out. Sheesh, man. I'm all over the place, too. Yeah, Killer Gaming, it's good, isn't it? Doing well, streaming at ungodly hours like some kind of mutant vampire. Oh, man. Well, you got busy work day, right? Busy work day, you gotta get it in where you can. Yeah, Ryujin, you were asking earlier about me in changing my schedule. I'm increasing my schedule in general. I just haven't listed it yet as increased because I got invited to the F2K team, and now it's extremely lucrative to stream, which is going to allow me to generate more passive income naturally. And that means I get to stream more without having to worry about as much sideline content. So instead of having to get some crazy arbitrary number of uploads and stuff done every week, I can focus on, I need more concrete. I could focus on being able to stream some more instead. I would love the developers to include a build to me feature foundation, where it just places as many as it can to get to you in a direction. Oh, yeah, like a tracing, Ozim. Like a tracing out, like if you just drag and it would grid if you had the foundations too, that would be amazing as well. All right. Let me get this concrete. Thank you, Ryujin. Yeah, it's a huge thing, man. They announced it on Twitter that I was making history and all kind of stuff. I get the warm and fuzzies just thinking about it because, like, this is the second time I've actually made any type of... I mean, every time I've ever joined an exclusive server, like anytime I ever got to play... When I first got on the Hermitcraft, when I first made 50,000 subscribers, when I went full-time on YouTube, when I was growing on Arc, when Poop and Evolve was a thing, like those were all like huge milestones in my career, and Twitch was always just on the sidelines. And now that Twitch is kind of like a primary deal, getting invited to a team of such prestigious streamers, like they got some big boys on this team and girls. I don't say big boys as a sexist remark. Like, they got some monsters on this team. For them to pick me to be added to the team is like, I'm swelling with pride, man. It's such a great opportunity for me. Okay. So from the way this looks, I'm gonna have to go up with foundations to make this 3 wide now. Let's take out the chainsaw. Get rid of some of this garbo. Please tell me you're not doing that. Oh, no. Nucky, I'm actually doing something a little bit different, buddy. I am building a jump pad launcher? I guess you could say, like, almost like a jump pad elevator, for lack of better terminology. I don't know what to call it. It's just something, it's a jiffy that I saw, and I'm like, this is amazing looking. I want to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's do... a little bit faster like this, and and just one more on the other side, just like that. Okay, and now we put... Okay, now we do the jump pads. So it looks like the jump pads are 1, 2, 3 on every fourth one. So let's see what we need for jump pads in general. Where are these things? Okay, tilted jump pads. So we're gonna need cable and iron plates, all right? Cable and iron plates. I am making a piston elevator. All right, Al. Go 10. Have a good one, baby. Good to see you, man. Alrighty. So cable and plates. I think I'm almost out of plates. I think I'm gonna have to turn my machine back on. It's not really hard to get those things, but let's grab. I don't want to have to come back for any. Let's just grab a bunch. All right, and cable. Excuse the sniffles, guys. Sinuses are still very opened up. Very opened up. There we go. Cable. I'm gonna grab some wire too in case I need it. Tilted pads. Oh, is that reinforced plates? I'm glad I looked. Totally different there, boys and girls. Totally different. I'll still keep 100 plates on me, but I need these. There we go. I know a lot of people who started with YouTube and are based rich, and other people who stopped posting on YouTube because they thought, just a thought, the game coming out soon, it looks like a 16-bit version, a sense of that, idle PvP foraging, Forager. That's the game I was thinking about, Official Unlucky. Forager was the game that I was thinking about. Thu was mentioning earlier about a game, and the game that I was trying to think of that Stub had played a while back was called Forager. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so if we did that and then 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, hard to see. There, and then we had 1, 2, and 3. So it would be like this. And then 1, 2. Yeah, let me just place them as I go. Jump pad. Okay. So not this one, but is that right? guess it is. Do I have a cheat note? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm looking at a build on that GIF I saw. All right, so yeah. So now that I can see it, I should just be able to do this. So needs to skip. Okay. Yes, skip 2. Did I do it right over here? No, I didn't. Gotta skip 2 every time. I think that's 2. Yes, I know, Dynasty. Trust me. I can tweak the build a little bit. I just want to make sure to copy this, and then I can mess around with it a little bit. This thing was really fast. That's what really excited me about it, right? Also, let me take this. There we go. You placed the wrong jump pad on the right side? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, I see. I did. No wonder it looked a little bit different, huh? Good eye, baby. Good eye, baby. I don't think that one's far enough back. There we go. It feels like it's not high enough, but I don't know. I don't know the trajectory yet, so I'm just gonna build it as it like it looks, guys, and that's gonna be it. We'll try it after that. So 2, 2. I wish I could just test it without powering it all, but another thing I would like in this game is creative mode. Not so much because of the resources, because once you get enough resources, it really doesn't matter. I just mean being able to turn it light and stuff. Being able to stop day from turning, you know? That would be a really, really nice feature. Panda Monkey, thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to the squad. Okay. So, tilted jumping pad. Alrighty, and then this should put me right there. Okay. Yeah, let's hope for the best. What up, Thick? How's it going, man? What? I didn't see it. Creative is on the roadmap. Nice, Arville. Nice. Permanent daylight could be even added as a tech to unlock. That would be really, really cool. Okay, let's take a look at it from the outside here. Looks uniform. Looks uniform. Okay. So I should be able to power it all just from a few power nodes, I think. I'm gonna have to run one, but in order to do it, let's just go ahead and put a block like right here. I'm gonna have blocks going all over the place. I didn't put one more flat though, right? I think I did it correctly that time. I have them all slanted. Okay. So let's do... Let's go back. We're gonna have to go up the hard way again. Oh, you know what? We might not even have to do that. I wonder if we can run cable through. Let's see. If I can run a cable right here, for instance. And right here, for instance. And then we put one right there. And we put one right there. Can we connect that to that? Oh, wait. They can connect. Good. I like it. And it should not, and it should be able to, it should keep our lines really, really straight. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Okay. Post. Hey, Neon Gaming Net. How's it going, man? Thanks for coming by. Still been around and kicking, buddy. Still been around and kicking. Still doing the old YouTubes. Still doing the Twitch. It's good to have you, buddy. Welcome. Okay. Can't afford. Crap! I don't want to go back down. I don't want to go back down yet. What do I need? Rods? Rods, dadgummit, rods. So close yet so far. What up, Silverback? How you doing, man?
Welcome, chosen one.
Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Is it Ricky? That's a very cool way to do an arm. Thanks for the follow, homie. Welcome to the squad. Okay, rods it is. Okay. Should be good now. Yes. 211. I have enough concrete to do it too. So we should be alright with that. Run the cable now before you go back? Yes, I will. I definitely will. Ricky's an old dragon boss from the Dragons of Norath expansion in EverQuest. Cool, dude. I love shit like that. Hey, Neon Gaming Net, thank you so much for the follow. I used to name all my old Ark animals after like Dungeons and Dragons creatures and stuff that I heard of. I had a purple Spinosaurus that I called Guamahave. And Guamahave was a purple dragon from an adventure module that I bought from the Forgotten Realms world. Oh, this was back in 80s, man. This was old stuff. But yeah, it's always awesome to see when people use that kind of lore for stuff like that. Oh, it's encroaching. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Hold up. The reason I didn't delete yet is because, well, I can still actually just use these for the foundation, so that should be fine. Okay. Yeah. I can always redo the foundations if I need to, but I should just be able to connect them straight out now. Okay. So... I'm going to make sure not to delete the last couple because I still didn't place poles on them. But poles are all the way up for there, and I can just connect them as I go. Okay. So this connects here. This connects here. This connects here. This connects here. Disconnects here. Disconnect here. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. This looks higher than all the rest. I may have mismeasured on this. I can always just put another one if that's the case. Just make it one higher. It would suck though. Alright. If you're gonna fail on one, it might as well be the first one, right? And we still don't have power, so we're still gonna have to go manually. Still building away, Pollux. How's it going, man? What's up, baby? How you doing? How's GTA 5 and Overwatch been treating you, man? Doing good. Finally got moved. Very nice. How's the new place? Either fall right off or find a quick way to fall epically. Hey, you got any tips? About what, Pingy? About what, Pingy? I think I have tips. You don't know? Well, you want like cooking tips? Satisfactory tips? Sirloin tips? Ha! Sorry, I'll never use that joke again. Okay, and this one should just go right up here, I do think. Like anything satisfactory, please. If you're just starting out.
Welcome, chosen one.
This new place is amazing. Cool. Yeah, I do have some videos on YouTube. Yeah, Nucky, you can link. You can link. Cooking tips sound like a good topic. Mm-hmm. You're not starting out. I got like a top 15 tips video that you would probably enjoy. You're at the end, kind of. What are you looking to do? Did you find quartz, and are you prepared for all the stuff on tier 7 and 8 when they get released? Because that's kind of what we're doing right now, except we're actually doing a little project right now, but okay. Okay, everything's plugged in. Everything is plugged in. Can I do another video with tips in Satisfactory? I would love to do one, but I don't think that there's anything. There's a few tips that I found that my buddy Drax had found out, and he was supposed to do a video on one, but I don't know if he ever decided to do that. But when I was there with that PAX, we were just writing stuff down and logging stuff. Okay, so let's just run power, you guys. Let's just run power and test it now. All right, all of that's powered? No. Now all of it's powered. All green. Okay. Here we go. Test launch. Dang it. I did not measure it out correctly. I did not measure it out correctly. No. But it's so beautiful like this. It's so beautiful like this. So let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. So we could have probably went at least one more high right there, right? At least one more. So let's see. We're gonna have to delete this. And let's just rig it right now. Let me take a look at this cheat sheet again. Yeah. Looking at it now, there's a big gap I was looking at. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full blocks in between those foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Super, super different. Okay. We are deleting stuff. Feel free to go get yourself a snack. Fix yourself something to drink. We have to redo it. We don't have to redo the foundation. We just have to redo the placement of the of all the jump pads. It's a build guide for this elevator, not an actual cheat sheet. Yeah, it's I think it's like 5 full ones between. Let's see. Shouldn't be bad, guys. Second time's the charm. We're gonna test it out before we build all the way up to. We'll do like 2 or 3 placed, and then we'll just see how it looks. At least I have all the materials that I need now. And we'll have to go back for that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 whole blocks in between, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole blocks, and then on top of that is the jump pad. So let's just place that first. Hey Z, you know after you placed the first 2 foundations, you said you were doing it wrong and carried on anyway? I did not. Okay. So, with that said, this is okay, so 4 and 5. Okay, that's good. So this is actually 1, 2, 3. And 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then a jump pad there. Could be possible that they need to be placed further in too. So, what is better, alternate recipe for circuit boards on rubber or the quick wire for automation of supercomputers and computers? Wow, I don't know that. I just automated computers and heavy modular frames. Thu says quick wire. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ghetto do it right now. Oh no. It's not plugged in, man. Did I delete the very top one? Like a noob? I did. Dang it, Bobby. Hold on. Like the Minecraft days, counting to 8 over and over and over again. Oh, Silverback. I did do a lot of that, for sure. Been a week since I seen you, so damn busy with the move. I got invited to F2K, the main team, bud. I got invited to the main team of F2K. Signed a contract with them 2 days ago. Pretty proud of that. Been playing a little bit of Borderlands. Excited for the October release of Borderlands 3 that was announced at PAX. Got back from PAX, kind of got the PAX pox. What do I have to do for them? So, being an F2K streamer pretty much is like my auto hosts are decided by the stream team. I host the stream team. I can still raid whoever I want. Any sponsorships that the team gets that I participate in, they share 20% of the revenue, meaning that if the team comes up to me and says, hey, Puma wants to sponsor the team, every Puma merchandise you get 50% of. They would get 20% of those profits. This is not sponsorships that I initiate on my own. So, for instance, I'm trying to get a sponsorship with MetaThreads right now. That was all on my own. That was done through my own contacts and stuff like that. If I get a sponsorship with MetaThreads, I don't share anything with F2K because that's something that I did on my own accord. They pay me a salary based on how many views or minutes of views I get. It's that's sort of it as far as the mechanics of it. Yeah, it's a win-win. Yeah, I got the Drax pox. Yeah. Yeah, it's is it September or October? It might be October. It might be September. I thought it was October, but maybe not. Yeah. That's pretty huge for me, man. That is pretty huge for me. Okay, so it's encroaching. So this one I'll just have to do for now. I'm just gonna keep these up for the meantime. And I don't understand. Is it not connected? Did I not connect it up there? I bet you I didn't. Holy crap. It sounds awesome. I'm just kind of confused because you are basically getting paid to do what you do already. Well, I'm... let me see if I could... The psychology of being on a stream team is adding value to a group of people through numbers. So, if not to take value away from what I can bring to the team as far as new people that watch or new attention to the team because of my own audience, numbers are pretty much numbers, but I'm a metric, right? My follower count, my subscriber count, my hours and minutes viewed, all of that stuff is a metric that they can add to their portfolio. So you and I together have more minutes watched, more exposure, more following, more reach than you or I by myself. And when you're pitching sponsorships for a group of people, the more reach you have,
what a Perry, buddy.
The bigger the...
From the trucker MW home. I don't have a Z addiction.
What up, Snowman? You watching the truck? Oh my god. Thank you for the bits, baby. So yeah, so it's essentially pooling resources. It kind of has the same semblance of an MCN on YouTube, because they used to kind of do the same thing, except that the revenue share is not. They don't touch my subscriptions or my ad revenue or my bits or any of that stuff. And because the team is heavily curated, or it's curated by who they select for it, it's kind of like Pooping Evolved at first. You know, we were kind of critical on who we invited to the team, because naturally somebody with 100,000 subscribers has much less to benefit from somebody with 100 subscribers than the person with 100 subscribers has to benefit from them. So it's kind of a leeching game. But honestly, if you saw potential in that person with 100 subscribers and they would over time add value to the team, you pick them up as an asset early on. That way it brings more exposure to the group as they grow. So essentially, when F2K decided they wanted me part of their team, they're thinking that because of the type of content that I produce, I will use that in order to add more people to the following that will help the other members grow as well, and so on and so forth. It's, you know, a team of streamers can reach out to bigger companies with higher revenue streams by combining their viewing metrics. The market themselves has a single entity, not as a separate people. Our group wants a substantial sponsorship from your company, because combined, we will deliver you more ad views and deferred sales than a single individual. Ricky, that's textbook right there, baby. I almost want to use that as a command. I almost want to add, you know what? I'm just going to copy and paste that. Can I use this?
Welcome.
God dang, that's insane, man. That's so well put. That's so well put. Hold on, chat. We taking a break. This is good stuff. Now when I can answer this question, it's gonna be so much more delicate, man. I'm gonna sound smart. There you go, Thu. Oh man. I do, yes, I do. The requirements for joining the team also are accepting the sponsorships and the responsibilities that come with promoting those sponsorships generated by the team. But I was already doing that, Thu. Like Hotspot Shield and the things that you see on your stream right now, which are the F2K community. A while back I was doing Uber Eats, things of that nature. Those sponsorships I was already promoting for the team as an unsalaried team member of the community instead of one of the regular team members. Now it's just much more lucrative for me to do that, because now I'm kind of part of the revenue share in a different light. All right, GatherBot, custom commands, and we're gonna call this one benefits. No, what's in it for me? Let's do that. What's in it? With 'em. With 'em. It's gonna be a crazy command, but let me just test that right quick. WIIFM. What's in it for me? There you go. Yeah, it was helpful. That's my sign. I have to buy and play Satisfactory because I've been lurking content for the last week trying to decide. You should, Ricky. Also, I have a link, and Epic pays me. Epic pays me a little commission for everybody that buys Satisfactory through the launcher using that link. It's absolutely no additional cost to you. It's just another way to support the stream. Thank you very, very much for that insight too, man. That just nailed it. That really freaking nailed it. One more question about it? Okay, Thu. Hey, Incline. Good to see you, man. You added a command for the F2K benefits too, Z? I think I did. There you go. As a viewer, how do I see sponsors? Where do they get advertised? Right here on that carousel, where it says Quest Mode at the top. Anytime that I have an active sponsorship through them, they update the carousel. So when Hotspot Shield was going on last month, Hotspot Shield was flashing up there. They updated the carousel, and now it doesn't show anymore. The same thing when Uber Eats was going on. Yep. It's a real simple deal. And for the community, there's so many things that they can do too. Like, I was what they call a gold tier streamer in the community for a little while, and there are two different tiers. There's silver and there's gold, and you get access to different things by getting those. There's a list of benefits listed on the website, but you also get access to quest mode, which anybody could do, but naturally as an affiliate, you have to be an affiliate to be able to access quest mode, because you can't get sub points, and you can't get sub points without being an affiliate. So I think it's a minimum. Either that or you wouldn't be able to get subs from the sub points that people accumulate for it. But using jetpacks seems like the long way up instead of jump pads or catwalks. Yes, Annihilated. That's why I'm building this thing. This is going to be a jump pad elevator. As soon as I can focus enough to figure out if it's going to work well or not for me. Ouch. Let's try it. We powered up now. So the way he did it, he kind of just, he went to the left right here, and no, I hit that. Oh, we was moving, y'all. Oh, oops. Incline, my friend. Tell me how your life is. I was on such of a soapbox when you got in here. No need to spill details, my friend. Or how you holding up? How's your head, baby? I'm gonna have to go the long way around. It's okay though. So hypothetically, top 10 streamers in all Twitch history come stream together team and approach $1 billion company like Amazon and say, hey, Amazon, we get over 1 million individual views every week and 300,000 recurring views. This will bring you a projected blank increase in sales. This is because we want you to pay us $2.5 million to promote your products and our viewers. Yes. Yes. Life is life. I'm doing well. Still trying to comprehend everything. I feel you, baby. Keep your head up, man. You know I'm here for you. You know if you need to talk, brother, I'm here. Other than that, chat, y'all don't need to know all what's going on, but Incline's going through some tough times. Can we get some squad love in the chat for Incline right now? He's also a very, very good friend of mine and a talented streamer. He has the best scared reactions I've ever seen from a Twitch streamer that does horror games. Okay. That's the rain that you hear, by the way, guys. So, dang it, quit falling, Z. It's like it's not high, or is it too high? It's too high. Son of a... See, this one is 1, 2, and then bam. So, technically... Oh my god. Cedric! Thank you for gifting that sub to Incline. Oh, you guys. No cry, Incline. Just hugs, baby. Just hugs. I started to not use companies that advertise to me in any way. If I see an honest ad, I might change my mind. So, check this out, Astronix. This is one of the cool things about Quest Mode and the way that F2K is approaching advertising. You know how most YouTube videos, for instance, you have to, if you watch a video, if you're not using ad blocker, you just have to skip that ad. You have to manually skip it. So they force feed it to you and you skip it, right? Quest Mode, if you want to use advertisements to support the streamer, you can manually sign up for offers or download apps and games in order to pay the subscription fees for the Twitch streamer and donate. So it's called opt-in advertising, and which means it's the consumer's choice whether or not to consume the content for the monetary benefit that goes to support whoever the streamer or the company is that they're watching it for. So, like, I think that's a really refreshing way to look at advertising. So instead of just shoving it down their throat, you know, you get difference. I'm getting a call here. 1 second, chat. How you gonna call me and not say nothing? It's probably a malfunction in RoboDialer. Okay, so let's just do... Oh, did I not equip my jetpack anymore? Okay. Let's just do this and see if it works now. And we still have to power it, because that's something I disconnected. Okay. Now we can at least test it. Twitch used to force an ad on me every time I opened up a stream, but I don't anymore. Is that because I'm subbed? That's correct, Nucky. I have an option that it's not hooked up yet. Oh, it is now. I'm green now. Oh, that one's not. Thank you. That's because I have the option to make subscribers watch ads for me turned off. Now, it's a little bit different with Prime. Prime is a free add-on service that gives you a free sub. So if you're subbed with Prime, you may still see ads. I cannot control that. I would just have to turn ads off. And that's probably not the best thing to do. But if people pay for a subscription for me, which they can get free through Quest Mode, a non-Prime sub, they can skip altogether. So if you were to play a little bit of games and on Quest Mode and get a subscription to the channel, you wouldn't pay any money for it. I would get the sub, you'd get the benefits, and you would get ad-free viewing. Or if you pay for a sub, you get ad-free viewing. That's for tier 1, 2, and 3. Alright, let's see how this works, chat. No. It's like... It's not quite there. I can't figure it out. I'm Prime sub for Slip and I don't get ads. He may have ads off, but I don't know. For a little while, and it may not be consistent across the board because Drax was saying for months, like, I never get Twitch ads on nobody that I watch. I was like, it's only a matter of time, dude, because I do. And I always do. I always get those ads. You need a bigger gap, like 4 wide? The thing is, though, I'm looking at this. I'll show y'all the GIF that I'm looking at, y'all. I'll show y'all. I'll show it to y'all, and I wanna let y'all. Let me look at it. GYFCAT. Okay. Satisfactory. Here it is, right here. All right, let me go to display real quick. Why doesn't it show? So lately my display capture has just not been showing anything on let me do it like this, guys. I'll let y'all see it on this screen. There we go. See that? That's how it's supposed to be done. So if we pause it, like right here, this is basically the design that I'm looking at. And it shows that it's only it's only 3 wide, and there's only 2 spaces between the next jump pad over. And it goes all the way up like that. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing wrong. There is an initial jump, but it's a small one. It's a small one. So I don't know how much that affects it or how much it doesn't, but it's a thing. Spaces between each offset. If you jump before you touch them, you get a bit more height. Yeah, maybe it's how I position myself, I guess. The catcher thing is probably what saves you. Oh. Yes. I'm one of the people who use ad blocker, but I tend to sub to people I watch. I see the equaling out for them, but if it affects me... No, Cedric. No, please don't turn ad blocker off for me, buddy. Please don't do it. Starting sideways? Yeah. Careful to face straight and sidestep a bit. Maybe character clipping is the key. Possibly. Possibly. No, you do right. You do right. The ad blocker, I mean, I had my Patreon campaign before I changed it over to coaching, was basically telling people that I was going to give them ad forgiveness. I need to take the jetpack off, I guess.
Sorry, I can never stay in chat. I try to always remember to pop in and resub though.
Oh, gosh. No way, A2Faye. Never worry about that. Thank you very much for coming in. You probably watch the VODs and stuff. I lurk all the time, too. I never stay in anybody's chat, but I watch a lot of streams, so it's all good, baby. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to see you, man. Okay. No. Hold on. Let's do it like this, guys. Let's do it like this. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Biomass? Really? Okay, you know what? To hell with it. To hell with it. We're just gonna try it without. And I'm gonna save first. I'm gonna save first, guys. That's how we gonna do it. Oh no, not load. Test. Save. Y'all might see a rip. Y'all might see a rip. Alright. Okay, that was not it. Eek. Ragdoll! Ha! You didn't know I knew about that, did you? Okay. Nope. Nope. Maybe the game was updated since you boost higher now? I don't think the guy jumped, he just stepped into it. Yeah, maybe so. Okay, I'll just try stepping into it. It's still too high. And it was kind of working like that the first time. Lower the bottom one by 1 deck. That's what I had it originally, and it did not seem to work, but I will try it. Also, one thing I didn't notice, if they were all the way by the wall. Were they all the way by the wall, or were they offset a little bit? Because that might make a little difference. See, I did hit right there. Ouch. I did hit right there. See, that works. So why doesn't the first one work if it's exactly the same? Jump onto the first one, okay? Jumped. Nope. Okay, I need to get a little bit more height. Maybe, like this. Okay, that's not quite enough height. Alright, a big jump now. Let's do a big jump into it. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, alright, alright. Maybe you have to press directions. Maybe you have to press directions. Use a half foundation? I don't think... You mean to walk on it? Like this? Mm-mm. Nope. Shit. See, that works fine when I just walk on it. That works fine when I just walk on it. Underneath the pad? Oh. I see what you mean. We'll try it like that. Half pad. Connect. Baby! Woo! That was it. You did it, chat. You did it. Oh, that was kind of sexy, baby. Okay, the question is, does it keep going forever? Does it keep going forever? Half pad for the win. And it's getting dark. Why does it always get dark on me? Why? Why? Okay. So, days are very short in this game. I need to place this too before I get too carried away, because it's something that I want to definitely have. So I need the biomass. Might as well do that while I'm waiting for daylight, right? While I'm waiting for daylight, we might as well. Can you make beds to sleep through the night? Nope. Unfortunately not. Half pads all across the bottom. Okay. I think I should have a ton of leaves and wood already in one of these things. Maybe not. Maybe in here? No, that's sulfur. Okay, well, I gotta use my chainsaw a little bit then. Shouldn't take me long. I need 200 biomass. Need to build a storage system that you showed in the beginning? Haha, I know. I know. Technically it's built, I'm just so scared to spoil it for the YouTube video because I haven't uploaded it yet, you know? Whitemore, thank you so much for the 11 months, baby. Appreciate you. Welcome back, homie. Welcome back. Alright, Devil Yoda. Yep. In the same storm? Oh, gosh. Really? You getting the same amount of rain? That's true. Devil Yoda, aren't you from, like, you're from Lafayette, aren't you? Was it you that said the other day that you're from Lafayette? Yeah, you probably getting this stuff, too. Alright. That should be... Let's do one more. Isn't rain done for the year? Oh, the Greenville area. Where's Greenville? I don't even know. Is that in Louisiana? Ha! Greenville. I could have sworn somebody said the other day that they were from Lafayette. Alright, so let's craft up some biomass. Okay. And I should be able to make this thing now, yeah? Yes. Alright. Alright. Michigan? You French? Alright, Mallow. Comment ça va? That's a different kind of French though. Don't hurt yourself with a chainsaw? What up, Virtual Joker? So, as much as I would love to continue this build, you guys, I'm gonna have to call it. My alarm just went off, and I have a very important 4:30 meeting that I must attend. It's my day off, so it wasn't meant to be a longish stream as normal, but I am going to be back streaming here tomorrow. But I want to put this jelly landing pad here. Virtual Joker, I don't know. You might have to just refresh, bro. You might have to just refresh. Let's do the U-Jelly landing pad. Thing's big. And we could power it up. Okay. With the power pole here. All right. All right. Oh, I can't do it right there then. I'm gonna have to put it somewhere else, cause it slows it slows me down, you know. Oh, that didn't do it either. What? We just had it though. We just had it. Oh man. Hold on. Jump. Nope.
42 months in your face.
Oh my God, Shiny. Holy crap, girl. No power? Dang it! Fractus Fortis. Good call, baby. It still didn't do it. There we go. Oh.
Welcome, chosen one.
It's still kind of foo-foo. It's still kind of foo-foo. Kent Geek, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Shiny. Thank you so much for the freaking 42 months. That's incredible. All right, Mowbray. Have a good one. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to continue messing around with this design a little bit more off cam to get it right. It's not my design anyway. It's not my design. I might do a video on it if I can figure out who to credit. But it's definitely a fun project to mess around with. For sure. Let's just go to test on this. And there we go. Oh my god. It was such a good stream for a regular old Monday, man. For a regular old Monday, it was a great stream. I'm really glad that you guys decided to hang out with me today. Really glad, really glad. I have a friend of mine that is, hold on, let me see first. Let me see who's streaming first. Let's see. Okay, I was just making sure that none of my team was playing something similar to what I was playing. I am going to raid a friend of mine playing Borderlands. He is not somebody that I usually raid, but he's a fun guy. He's I'm